Good day, our topic for today is unbounded function. So if we say unbounded function, so these are the infinity. So let f of x be a function if we can make f of x as large as we please by making x close enough but not equal to a real number a, then we describe the situation by writing limit of f of x as x approaches a is equal to infinity. So we have two examples. First, find the limit of 1 over x as x approaches 0. So using tabular form, we can solve the limit of 1 over x. So let's say x and y. So we set values for x and compute for the values of y. So let's say our x is 0.1. So if we set x as 0.1, our y will be 10. If we set again our x as 0.01, compute for the values of y, or for the value of y is 100. If we set x as 0.001, so our y will be 1,000. So if we set again our x as 0.0001, our value for y will be equal to 10,000. So if you observe from this solution, as x approaches 0, the value of y approaches infinity. So that is the definition of our infinity as limit of f of x as x approaches a will be equal to the infinity. So next example, limit of 1 over x minus 1 as x approaches 1 is equal to infinity. So again, using the tabular form, x and y, we set values for x. So let's say negative 2. And solving for y is equal to 10. Negative 1, set value for x, negative 1. Our y will be 100. 0, y is 1000. 0.5, negative 2, 0.8, negative 5. Until you set values of x approaching 1, the value for y will approach to infinity. So that's it for the infinity. Next topic will be the limit at infinity. Okay, so limit at infinity. So limit at infinity is the limit of 1 over x raised to n as x approaches infinity is equal to 0. So example 1, find the limit of 1 over x squared as x approaches infinity. So solution. So this is equal to the limit of, paghiwalayin natin ang 1 over x squared, parang kayo maghihiwalay din ng jowa mo. 1 over x times 1 over x as x approaches infinity. So this is equal to limit of 1 over x as x approaches infinity times the limit of 1 over x as x approaches infinity. By the definition of our limit at infinity, limit of 1 over x raised to n as x approaches infinity. Infinity is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. So 0 times 0 is equal to 0. Next, number 2, limit of 5 over x cubed as x approaches infinity. Again, paghiwalayin, limit of 5 limit of 1 over x times 1 over x times 1 over x as x approaches infinity. So applying our properties of limit, so this is equal to 5 limit of 1 over x as x approaches infinity times limit of 1 over x as x approaches infinity times limit of 1 over x as x approaches infinity. So 1 over x, limit of 1 over x as x approaches infinity is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0, 0, and 0. So therefore we have 5 times 0 is equal to 0. So our both answer is equal to 0. So this shows that if n is any positive number, then limit of 1 over x raised to n as x approaches to 0 is equal to 0. Huwag sanang ma-0 sa exam ninyo. So a function f of x equals n of x over d of x may assume the indeterminate form infinity over infinity when x is replaced by infinity. However, the limit of f of x as x becomes infinite may be definite. So to find this limit, first divide n of x and d of x by the highest power of x. So example 1, find the limit of six x cubed plus 4x squared plus 5 divided by 8x cubed plus 7x minus 3 as x approaches infinity. So look first on our expression if this can be simplified first or not. So by applying the definition, to find this limit, first divide n of x. So this is n of x divided by d of x. So what is the highest power of x? So we can see that the highest power of x is x cubed. So we divide n of x and d of x by x cubed. So by doing that, we have the limit of 6x cubed divided by x cubed plus 4x squared divided by x cubed plus 5 over x cubed all over 8 x cubed divided by x cubed plus 7x over x cubed minus 3 over x cubed. Then cancel out x cubed, x cubed, x squared, x squared, x cubed, x and x, and that's it. Then simplifying, so as x approaches infinity. So simplifying this expression, we have limit of 6 plus 4 over x plus 5 over x cubed divided by 8 plus 7 over x squared minus 3 over x cubed. As x approaches infinity. So after that, we can substitute x approaching infinity in our x to find the limit of our equation. So we now have 6 plus 4 divided by infinity plus 5 over infinity cube divided by 8 plus 7 divided by infinity square minus 3 divided by infinity cube. So we know that the 4 over infinity is equal to 0, plus 5 over infinity is equal to 0, 7 over infinity is equal to 0, and 3 over infinity is equal to 0 from our limit at infinity. So this is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. So what we have now is equal to 6 over 8, which is equal to 3/4. So this is now the limit of 6x cubed plus 4x squared plus 5 over 8x cubed plus 7x minus 3 as x approaches infinity. So that's for our example number 1. Next, example number 2.